Hello everybody, and today in What's on My Carpet is yet another 3 Amiga games. So let's crack on, shall we? I'm enjoying this, I'm not sure what your excuse is. So, number 1, Sensible Soccer, European Championship. Music by Captain Sensible. So yeah, the is it Sensible Software? Oh goodness me, come on, focus. Try and focus. Talking to the camera, not me. There we go. Oh, there we go. Instructions is front. So yeah, so Sensible Software made many good games back in the day. This Sensible Soccer was deemed to be one of the better football games, basically because of how playable and it is for the user. It's not overly technical, it's fun. Again, another one I've not played myself. So let's open up the box. This is why we're here. And this one's quite a simple one. There we go. 2 discs. Job done. And the manual. So a quick flick through. Let's not waste too much time. So okay, so it's all in different languages. And that's it really. So just a little bit of how to control the ball and your stick directions. Is that right? Yeah, that's the joystick control. Again, digital joysticks rather than anything analog. Most likely, you didn't get much in the way of analog sticks, I don't think, back then. There we go. So that's one done very simply, very quickly. Now this one, I'm not sure what's in here, so we may very well cut to the next one, depending on what I find. So it's Empire box. It's not really much to say there. And oh, here we go. Okay, so we have a pack of discs. Don't think you can quite see them. Let's open them up just to see in case. Who knows? Because maybe there's more. Looks like it might be multiple games in here. There we go. It's just undoing this guy's hard work, packing everything up. So yes, here we go. World Cup year 94. Two discs of that. Oh, soccer. Sensible Soccer. Okay, so it's another. Okay, so World Cup year 94 is the package. Should we call it the bundle? So we've got Sensible Soccer. We've got 2 discs for Goal. 3 discs for Championship Manager. And 1 for Striker. So let's have a quick look. So Sensible Soccer on this thing. So we know about that one. Goal, Championship Manager, and Striker. So just again, have another quick flick through. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got a bit of a protection grid. So that's the copy protection for Sensible Soccer on there. And on the back here, as I thought, Championship Manager copy protection. So again, the game will give you certain parameters, and you need to type in the words to prove that you've got the manual and not just downloaded PDF online. Of course, back in the day, there were no PDFs to download. There wasn't even a way to download. Not that was cheap and available. So yeah, so Goal. Oh yeah, this is going to be quite a simple one as well. Just basic rules about each game. Let's flick through backwards. There we go. So that's your bit for Sensible Soccer. That's your bit for Striker. Some pretty good screenshots actually there. You don't always get screenshots in the in the games there. Championship Manager 94. Yeah, none of these I've played. I did play Football Manager on the BBC. Very old Football Manager game. And finally, we have a Microprose game and B-17 Flying Fortress. Now, this was a fantastic game back in the day. This I did have. So again, like all like most of these Microprose games, it comes in this sleeve. Some really good screen grabs on the back there. Try and get the light off the thing there. Gloucestershire Tetbury. So don't know if their offices are still there or where they're based these days. So Microprose are still on the scene, and they're bringing back some old games. Yeah, this was a great game. We would buzz around Europe using a poor copy of the Northern Bomb Sight. Oh, right, okay, so a big bag of discs. Yes, I think there's 4 discs. So if he's made copies, so there we go. So disc B, disc C, disc A. Let's put those over here. Okay, Disposable Hero P70. Okay, so this is the a cover disc from Amiga Format magazine. So he's put that with it. So it may very well have been that the previous guy bought the magazine, played that, and then bought the game off the back of it, and then decided to keep the demo with it. And Microprose B17 update. Disc A. That's interesting. And then the discs. So I mean, you look at the packaging, but then you look at the production there. That is just a sticker. This was a type of sticker that you could run through a printer back in the day, just to stick on your floppy disks. So I think we had some of these at home for a little while. Disc C, B, and A. Update A. I have to find out what the update A is, because it's got Microprose on it, but it's all handwritten. Otherwise, that's very interesting. Okay, right. And then into again, I love it. Proper game manual. So yeah, a lot of screenshots. So that's, I think there's a story behind this picture. This was taken when the crews were announced that they were flying over Dresden or something like that. I can't remember. So yeah, this is quite a hefty manual here. So it gives you the roles of all the positions, because you can play all of the positions in the aircraft. You can switch between them. So one moment you can be a pilot, then you can be the navigator, then you can be a waist gunner or nose gunner, depending upon if you've got aircraft coming in attacking you. And then you can be the bombardier. It's all, and it gives you a little bit of history there, how the mission briefings work. Gun ammunition there, it says. What was that say? Unlimited ammo. Okay, so it's just some of your settings that you can have. It's all about the different compartments that you can, so that's your positions that you can play in. So then details, how a plane works, how a wing works. I love that they throw in a little bit of physics, a little bit of a science lesson into this. And so as a navigator, how you plot your locations. It's actually the navigator bit. It's literally just 2 pages, but it is really, really hard to do in the game. You can get lost very easily unless you're on it. And then your gunner's bit. Again, lots of historic images from there. The medals that you can win in the game. Then operating procedure here. So this is like the structure of the of Bomber Command, and the profile of the missions. so you can like relive, try and milsim it to the max. Fantastic game. I believe the B-17 was theoretically the worst aircraft in the war, given that how slow it flew, how much of a target it was. It wasn't really employed properly. They spent too much time hanging around in the air, getting in these big bomber formations, making themselves to be huge targets, running out of fuel whilst they were still circling, trying to get everyone to form up. There wasn't any other way to do it at the time, so they thought. So that's kind of how it went. Different types of munitions there, and then these are the fighters that you may face against. Now again, I think we've only ever in the game you only ever go up against 109s. I've done quite a few missions, never gone up against a 163 or a 262. Might have to and you never really see any bombers coming the other way, so I might have to see if they're modelled in there. So that's the manual for that. That's pretty cool. See what else we have. Again, I did have this, but a lot of the stuff I don't recall. It was a long time ago. So again, the technical supplement, so your specifics to your Amiga version. A really good layout there of the cockpit. I'm not sure that you get that whole thing in one screen. I think that's probably taken from two screens. Worth, you probably need to be on. And there we go. There's your key guide. Anything else interesting there? Target appendices. And what else have we got in here? So yeah, registration card. And finally, oh hello, this is a decent sized one. Oh wow, wowzer! Try and get that in shot there fully. So this, yeah, a little a pin-up poster of a B-17 that's cutaway. So you got your payload bay there, and all of the positions. Yeah, there we go. So excellent. Right, thank you very much everyone for tuning in, and see you next time for a little bit more of what games am I going to throw over my carpet. Ta-ra, chisel.